and welcome back to another episode of Makeup Tutorials with your girl Leash That Girl. Thank you guys for tuning in. So today we have a special guest in the building. Okay, so I was kindly gifted I was kindly gifted from Makeup Revolution their new amazing collaboration with your girl Patricia. It came as a surprise. I wasn't actually expecting it. I did get contacted by them, but I didn't put two and two together that it was going to be the Patricia Bright collection, so I was absolutely gassed when I seen the parcel come. I'm going to be showing you the products today and giving you my review and talking a little bit about the products. So let's get into it. Let's tell you a little bit about her collection. So it says here, it's been a journey of passion and discovery as I wanted to create palettes that everyone could use, whether they're at work, on a date, creating Instagram looks, or you're a professional MUA. Okay, so she's got two palettes. The collection is called Rich in Colour and Rich in Life. So I take it it's all about, you know, being rich in life through your makeup, being rich in life in your soul, inside and out, and it flow for your makeup. That's the vibe that I kind of get from this collection. So Rich in Colour is your bright palette, which I'm going to show you. And then we have Rich in Life, which is your more neutral colours. And then she's made these four little face palettes that include blush out, bronzer and highlighter that you can do your contouring as well. So let's go ahead and show you the palette. First off, I'm going to show you Rich in Colour. I have already tried out this palette because I did a little video on my Instagram that I'll pop the link to my Instagram and you can watch it on there. So this one is more of your brights. So with this palette you've got all your neons, your bright colours and a few glitters in there as well, and you've got shimmers too. So I'll just show you the palette as you can see there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and swatch these colours for you. So with the colour No Exit, which is this one here, which is a lovely khaki shimmery colour. It's quite buttery and quite creamy. So I'm going to pop this on the back of my hand. As you can see, it just glides on effortlessly. There you go, you can see it there. So I'm going to go with this pink colour here. I'm going to swatch that for you. Lovely, lovely. Very pigmented. They glide on quite easily. But of course this is me swatching it. And obviously I've got no eyeshadow primer on the back of my hand either, so you can just tell that these are quite good eyeshadows if they're even showing up without eye primer. And of course with Makeup Revolution they are proud to be PTA certified, cruelty free and also vegan, so this is perfect. Before we get into it, I want to talk a little bit about the price. So this palettes retail at £20 for the palettes. These palettes, which I will show you in a little bit, these are £8 each. Now I think obviously this is a little bit more expensive for Makeup Revolution, as their palettes usually average around about, let's say around £10, £8, depending on what kind of launch they're doing, for the range of colours that you get and the pigment also, which I will show you how it comes out. So I think it deserves to be the price that it is. And also you do get inside, you get a nice big mirror, and also you have 28 shades here. And it's also in a tin case. Your eyeshadows are protected. What I like about this palette is that it's in a tin form, so you can just wipe it clean, so no dirty, ugly palettes. So first I'm going to go in with the colour No Days Off, and I'm going to use this one as a base all over the eyeshadow. So as I'm buffing that in, there is a little bit of fallout in the palette, but that's fine. I'm just going to tap it off. Put this colour all over as a base. And this is just like a beigey tone colour that we're just applying all over. I think I'm going to go in with the colour now and just go in with this burgundy sort of reddish colour called Booked and Busy. And I can tell that she's named the colours to like some of the things that she kind of says and to do with her personality and things to do with her like job and things like that, which is kind of cool. You can tell that this palette is like, it's got Patricia vibes in it. So yeah, I'm going to go with the colour Booked and Busy, and we're going to pop that one in my crease. I want to go, no, actually, skirt. I'm going to go in the colour Workaholic first in my crease, and then I'm going to go in with Booked and Busy. I want to go for a nice like burgundy sort of autumnal kind of autumn eye makeup look, because that is perfect for the season, just before it gets into winter. Just gonna get a clean brush and just buff out where the edges are, just to soften it out. I definitely feel like this palette, like, it's got neutrals in there, or a cream colour, like a browns and creams if you're going to work. You know, sometimes when there's like Christmas parties or things after work and like you haven't got time to like redo your makeup, you just got time to like go home, quickly have a shower and change. And then if you wanted to just add a little bit of like a pop of colour as an eyeliner or something like that, you could go back in with the colours here at the bottom just to jazz it up. So I feel like she really has put some thought into making the palettes quite versatile, which is what I like. That is what I would look for in a palette. And also what's great about this palette as well is that the fact that you can create a whole eye look with the palette. You haven't got to start dipping into other palettes. Not that I don't mind doing that, but it is handy for when you just want to take one palette with you if you're going out on a night out or something and you're carrying a suitcase. You don't want to have 3-4 palettes. And I'm just going to do my other eye. And now I'm just going to deepen the crease using the colour Booked in Busy, which is your burgundy colour right here. You know what, I'm not mad at the pigment, you know. Like, it shows up very nicely. Like, I'm only having to go over it a few times to apply the colour. Let's just buff it out a little bit. The colours blend in quite nicely. They're not like chalky, they're quite soft and velvety. Even when I brushed it into the palette, there was a little bit of fallout, but as long as you like blow off your brush or tap off your brush, it's perfectly fine. I haven't felt like I've had fallout underneath my eyes or anything like that, so that's been perfect. And it's too, without it looking like chalky or like just sticking to the eyelid and not moving anywhere. It's blended in nicely. So now I'm going to go in with the colour a nice chocolatey brown. Do love a nice chocolate brown for when you're doing like just natural kind of like just a nice sort of brown smoky. I do like that kind of look. But yeah, so I'm gonna go in with the colour Irreplaceable, which is that chocolatey brown colour right here. And we're gonna take that on the outer V. And then slightly bringing it in to the crease. Now deepen the crease, and we are gonna now go in with the eyelids. I'm gonna add on a little bit of sass now, so let's go in with the colour, this like coppery colour called Icon. So I'm gonna apply this one over the lid. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of eye primer, the P. Louise base, which is also what I used to use as a base before this eyeshadow as well. So I'm just gonna apply that on where the lid is. So I'm just gonna like blend this out. So I'm just gonna go in and dip my finger straight into the colour Icon. And that is the colour there. And I'm gonna apply this straight to my eyelids. Wow. Straight away the pigment's gone on easily. Obviously my nails are quite long, so it's gonna be a bit hard for me to get right up in there. So I'm just going to blend that across my eyelid. I'm just going to get a brush and then just blend it in a little bit. So I'm going to go back in with the chocolatey brown colour, Irreplaceable, and I'm going to just smoke out underneath the lash line. And just joining that up with the colour underneath. Icon, which is the colour we used on the lid, I'm going to just apply that to the lash line as well, in the same area that I put the eyeshadow on the top. This is an eye look that you'd wear on like a night out, maybe with like a black dress, like subtle dress, and the eyes are pretty much the focus. I'll highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to be using this colour You Are Gold, which is this colour here. Now I find with these shades, a couple of the shades are quite like, very like buttery, and when I press my shadow in, I can see the eyeshadow moving. So it's quite like a creamy texture. So I'm just gonna roll my brush in that. swamp the colour all in the eyelid. Wow. Oh, hey Patricia, I see you shining. So now I'm going to go in with the colour Darlings, because I know she loves to say darlings. Yes, we're going to go in with that colour. I'm going to use that for the brow bone area. We're just going to pop that here. Jeez, that is quite highlighted now. Just going to pop a little bit on that side as well. Okay, I'm going to go put some lashes on because I just feel like the look doesn't look itself until you got their lashes on. So I'm going to go in with the Revolution mascara first, and I'm just going to brush that through. The lashes. So I'm going to go with some lashes that are kind of a little bit more glam. I feel like you would find me at the club with this kind of look. So I'm going to go in with Peaches and Creams number 27, which are one of my favourites, which looks like so. So I'm going to pop these on. Probably do it off camera now. So I'll see you in a bit. Don't go. Lashes are now on, mascara is on, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of eyeliner just to deepen my lash line. I'm going to use the colour Alkaline from Urban Decay. Now onto the face palette, which I think you guys are really going to love these palettes. I think she's definitely catered for all skin tones, ranging from light skin tones to deeper skin tones as well. So I'm going to show you the 4 palettes that she's brought out. The first one we got here is Moonlight Glow, which you've got a peachy blusher, a light bronze, and then a silver toned highlight, which is going to be great for lighter skin tones. And then we've also got Summer Sunrise, which has a more of a pink blush with a tan brown, and then a sun-kissed glow. And like this one has more of a peachy toned highlighter to give you more of like a warm kind of sun-kissed glow. Third palette, which is for medium to dark skin tones, which is called You Are Gold. So here you have a medium brown bronzer, a rose gold highlighter, and then a nice pink blush to go with it as well. Personally, I can still use this on me as well. I did try a little bit of this and it did fit nice with my skin tone too. And then last but not least, we have the Dusk Till Dawn palette, which is for deeper skin tones. And this has a burgundy blush and a brown bronze and Luxe Gold highlight. So this is perfect for our deeper skin tones. And this is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to go in with this one here. And then I will be showing this one on my Instagram as well, because I feel like this one would suit my skin tone, but I'm going to leave that for another day. So I'm going to go first, I'm going to pop on a bit of the bronzer. So I'm going to get my Peaches PC08 brush, and I'm going to use this for my contour. I'm just going to take that colour here, and I'm just going to sweep it along. Straight away you've got a lovely contour. It's a nice hue, like it's not like ready. It's giving you a lovely contour that's quite subtle, which you can still build up as well. It's not patchy at all, but it's definitely give us a nice, it's definitely given a lovely nice snatched contour. So I'm going to apply that to the other side as well. I'm just going to take it up. I'm going to add a little bit just by my forehead, just by my temples. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I'm going to pop on some blusher. Let's grab me a blusher brush. Where you at? Like a burgundy blush. I'm going to pop that. Just subtly gives a bit of a flush to the skin. And then we're going to pop the highlighter on, which is absolutely beautiful. Let's just swatch it so you can see. P17 brush from Peaches and Cream. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that brush and I'm going to tap it off. Wait for it. Woo! how oh, you know what? This just glides on so lovely. Like, you know, you just want a highlight that's gonna just look subtle, but you want it to like, okay, bam, bam, bam. Like, you want it to just hit the light, but you don't want it to be like all up in your face, like, but you still want to look like you've got that shine on your skin. So I'm always looking for a highlighter that doesn't look, you know, too glittery, or like just looks like you've literally dipped your finger in gold and gone like on your face. So I really feel like this one has just captured what I want in a highlighter. And guess what? It's only £8. I'm going to apply this on the other side as well. See, look, just slowly gliding on, just glides on. Lovely. Let's pop a bit on my nose. Just a little, just a little bit. Let's do our forehead as well, might as well. And then I'm just gonna set my face with what I always set my face with, Urban Decay. So there we have it, guys. We have finished and completed the look using the Rich in Colour palette from Patricia. Personally, I think this is an amazing palette, very much worth the money that you are paying for it. Perfect packaging as well, and you do get a range of colour that you can transition from day to night. We have obviously gone with a more of a look that's more, I would say, like see me at the club kind of look, and it's completely up to you how you want to rock the colours. The most important thing is I 100% would recommend this palette if you want something that's going to be good value for money. Personally, I think this is a great palette if you want something that's got all your colours in there, if you want to create an eye look, and you can just pop it in your suitcase if you're going on a night out or somewhere, or if you just want to use this for when you're going to work or school or whatever. And I love the palettes, but personally my favourite is definitely the face palettes. I'm always on the lookout for bronzers that are going to suit my skin tone, so this has been perfect. And the highlighter just blends so silky and effortlessly, and it just gives you that lovely popping glow look, as you can tell. So yeah, I would 100% recommend you get the palettes for anyone who wants a nice contour kit that isn't going to be too expensive as well. Makeup Revolution have definitely come through with this palette. I think it has something for everyone, all skin tones, all moods, and any occasion. They have you covered. Available in Superdrug, Revolution Beauty, and Beauty Bay, and it's in Superdrug. And guess what, guys? I love you and I want to keep you. So hit the subscribe button so you can catch more of these videos. Thank you for watching. See ya.